Welcome everyone to another episode of Sunday Night Raw. Tonight we are at the Prudential Center in New York, New Jersey. Last week we were in Pittsburgh for Sunday Night SmackDown. A great first ever SmackDown episode. Tonight, The Miz will host a Miz TV. Then Jade Cargill returns after her loss 2 weeks ago against Becky Lynch, the champion. She is back tonight. Also, number one contenders match for the tag team titles. It is the Hardy Boys taking on Dominik, Mysterio, and Jade McDonough from the Judgment Day. Jade McDonough replacing Finn Bàlor as Finn Bàlor is injured. Undisclosed injury, but will be here tonight managing them. And in our main event, MJF takes on Solo Sikoa. 2 weeks ago on the first ever CJ Universe Road episode, Cody Rhodes at the end attacked the world champion CM Punk and let him know that he is next for that world title and that he will meet him at SummerSlam. Well, Cody Rhodes is here right now, live in New Jersey. What does he have to say? If CM Punk doesn't give Cody Rhodes an answer by the end of the night, well, in 2 weeks in Boston, they will face off one-on-one for the title. But if he gives his answer tonight, well, it's going to happen at SummerSlam. Gives a little more cushion, a little more break, a little more preparation for their possible main event match at SummerSlam. But up next, it is the Hardy Boys against Judgment Day. The winner will go on to face the Authors of Pain at SummerSlam. The Hardy Boys is already in the ring. Here comes the Judgment Day. Finn Bàlor, who on the first episode of Raw 2 weeks ago defended his Intercontinental Championship against Kevin Owens in the opening match. And now he is here leading the Judgment Day. Has let Jade McDonough participate instead, as he is still dealing with some wounds witnessed on the first episode against Kevin Owens. Here comes the Judgment Day as the matchup next is against the Hardy Boys, who will go on and face the Authors of Pain in the future. The Hardy Boys, who are back together, who let the Judgment Day know that they literally promised 2 weeks ago on the first ever Raw episode a victory. They let the whole tag team division especially know that they are, I guess, the future in a way. Even if they're getting old and some say they're past their prime, well, let's see if they're past their prime really. Jade McDonough Tried to go for a springboard moonsault, and now Matt Hardy got tagged in, delivering a right punch to the face of Jaden McDonough, to the big face of Jaden McDonough. Let's clarify that. The big head of Jaden McDonough. He now lifts Matt Hardy up, and Irish whips him to the corner, where he was going to tag Dominik Mysterio, but now a running DDT by Matt Hardy. Biggest question of this match is, as we can clearly see, the ref got accidentally hit there. The Judgment Day has the Judgment Day. Jaden McDonough and Dominik has Finn Bàlor, Liv Morgan by their side. And that's not the case for the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys, it's just the Hardy Boys, right? There's no one else, so the numbers game, right, can come into effect for this match right here. And now Jaden McDonough, who gets lifted up by Jeff Hardy outside of the ring, and Jeff Hardy springboards his way onto JD. And now Jeff Hardy with a frog splash from the apron on Jaden McDonough, and Jeff Hardy is rolling right here from New Jersey at the Prudential Center. What a great city and arena here. And now Jeff Hardy going for a swanton bomb, and it hits. Jeff Hardy going for the pin. And Jaden McDonough miraculously kicks out of a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy. If you're just joining us in this YouTube premiere, you are watching the Hardy Boys take on the Judgment Day tag team match. And Matt Hardy with a drop kick to Jaden McDonough. And now Jaden McDonough trying to fight back. And oh, he does! But Jeff Hardy is still in the ring, and the ref not in control at all. And now Jeff Hardy, Jeff Hardy still is the one supposed to be in the ring. It is Matt Hardy who is not supposed to be in, as the ref is telling him to go out. Now what is Jeff Hardy looking to do? Mr. Enigma himself, and just jumps. Springboards onto Jaden McDonough, and now it is Finn Bàlor letting Jeff Hardy know to relax. And Jeff Hardy seems pissed, as Finn Bàlor's distracting him. And now Jeff Hardy going. Oh my God. He was going for that twist of fate, but Jaden McDonough saved Finn Bàlor, but not for so long. Jeff Hardy goes back in the ring to break the count. Finn Bàlor's taunting the fans. Jaden McDonough gets back up. They both miss their maneuver. Now Jeff Hardy with a clothesline, a jumping clothesline to Jaden McDonough. And now Jeff Hardy with a twist of fate on the Intercontinental Champion. Finn Bàlor's out, and Jeff Hardy, the enigmatic, is absolutely rolling with a whisper. And now Hardy fighting back, springboards again into the Hurricanrana. Jeff Hardy, if you're telling me he's not in his prime, well, I don't know what to tell you, because this performance from Jeff Hardy is absolutely amazing. Just look at him. Leg drop onto Jaden McDonough, and well, Jaden McDonough has to make a tag to Dominik, because he's been getting whooped. And look, I mean, he's fighting. Not good for him. A headbutt to Jeff Hardy, and that's exactly what he needed, as Mr. Dominik Mysterio, the son of Rey Mysterio, is in the ring. Rey Mysterio, who has a match next week on SmackDown against Rey Fenix and Rusev. And Jeff Hardy tags Matt Hardy. Oh my God! Can this be it? Can the Hardy Boys close this out here? Dominik is back up. Hurricanrana by Dominik Mysterio going for the quick pin. A little easy win here by Dominik Mysterio and the rest of Judgment Day. This is a big win for any of these teams. the winner goes on to SummerSlam in Chicago to take on the Authors of Pain, who the Authors of Pain 2 weeks ago defended their championships in a TLC match against the War Raiders. Now Jeff Hardy has had enough of the mess of the Judgment Day. And now JD McDonough with a suplex to Jeff Hardy. JD McDonough Irish whips Matt Hardy to the corner and hits a drop kick as he goes down. And Matt Hardy fights back, tripping JD McDonough. And Matt Hardy now on to JD. Not really. That was a flop. A flop happened, right? Anyway, that was so good. Matt Hardy now fights back, trying to retaliate from that botch. And he does, a clothesline to JD McDonough. Going for the pin. Oh my god, Dominik Mysterio out of nowhere. Did not even see him. And now Matt Hardy. Oh no, Matt Hardy. Tornado DDT onto the apron. And goes back in the ring, but JD McDonough catches him with a twist of fate of his own. JD McDonough with a move thief on Raw. And oh, what a kick out by Matt Hardy. Oh my god, JD McDonough digging in his toolbox. And now Matt Hardy quickly tags Jeff Hardy, and JD quickly tags Dominik. And now it is Jeff Hardy going for a twist of fate, and it connects. Jeff Hardy for the win. 1, 2, and Dominik Mysterio kicks out. And now Liv Morgan causing the distraction. And that just made Dominik tag JD McDonough. And now Dominik's gonna launch JD McDonough onto Jeff Hardy. McDonough tackles Jeff Hardy. Now Jeff Hardy was gonna fight back, but JD McDonough as well. Both superstars, both teams, with a great performance here live from New Jersey. Sold out Prudential Center. Now JD McDonough with a submission move, but that won't do it. And Jeff Hardy quickly exits the submission. And now Jeff Hardy, and we're going for a body slam, but Jeff Hardy gets taken out with an inverted DDT by JD McDonough, who goes on to tag Dominik Mysterio. And now none other than Dom Dom gets his move reversed by Hardy. Heel kick in the midsection of Dominik Mysterio. Jeff Hardy goes on top. We know what's next. It's a Swanton Bomb. Is this it? JD McDonough quickly saves his teammate. And now Matt Hardy tries to jump. And JD McDonough able to get out of it. Smart move by JD. And now Jeff Hardy lifts Dominik Mysterio onto the top rope. And what is Jeff Hardy looking to do? Oh no, Jeff Hardy hurricane rana from the top rope. Oh my god. Jeff Hardy looks like he's back in his 20s here. Twist of fate to Dominik. And now Dominik Mysterio, how does he still fight back and survive all these finishing moves? Tornado DDT. What an opening match here. And now Jeff Hardy was able to tag Matt Hardy. But now JD McDonough, oh my goodness. Double stomp kick on the chest of the poor Matt Hardy. And now JD McDonough. What is he looking to do next here? Oh, going for that headbutt. But now Matt Hardy dropping JD, and now as we see in the back, Dominik Mysterio saving. Oh my god, oh, poor referee. Poor referee. But he's good. He's back up. The ref is back up. Jeff Hardy made a little fatal mistake, but it's fine. And now it is Matt Hardy going for that twist of fate. And now, will we see a double tag team move by the Hardy Boys? Oh, we know what's coming next. Boom! And now Jeff Hardy was going to go tackle Dominik Mysterio, and he does, but I think Jeff Hardy may be bleeding here. And now Liv Morgan again, distracting Jeff Hardy. But Matt Hardy's gonna take care of Jade McDonough, dropping him with a clothesline to the back. And now Matt Hardy going for another twist of fate. We are back here live on Sunday Night Raw from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It has been one long and phenomenal match here. To kick things off, Jade McDonough went for that headbutt, but Matt Hardy was able to reverse into that twist of fate. Matt Hardy going for the twist of fate. Jeff Hardy looking at Dominik to join in, but the Hardy Boys are able to solve the problem of the Judgment Day as they pick up the victory. And the Authors of Pain, they need to be ready because they cannot underestimate the Hardy Boys. What a phenomenal match here. What an excellent opening. A great performance by Jade McDonough and Dominik Mysterio. But the Hardy Boys were just too good and were able to fight off the Judgment Day. They will go on to face the Authors of Pain at SummerSlam. Hunter Jacob just has to make it official. And up next, Joe Hendry takes on The Miz. Yeah, let's show the cameras backstage, guys. Yeah, as you guys can clearly see, Becky Lynch, Jade Cargill, and Nia Jax just brutalizing each other backstage in the WWE archives. And now, Nia Jax sending Cargill onto the artifacts. And now it's Jade Cargill trying to go on this big and massive Nia Jax. And Nia Jax taking care of both women, Becky Lynch especially, who's the world champion. We were supposed to see Jade Cargill live in the ring tonight. It seems like these three women have other plans. I don't know what's the motive, what's the reason, but I was just told by the camera crew that something was going on backstage, so I just thought let's see what's going on, right? And Nia Jax just tackling the woman, now grabbing a steel chair and hitting Becky Lynch, and tried to hit Jade Cargill, but Jade Cargill fights back. But this big mommy that is Nia Jax is just too good. But Becky Lynch, the world champion, maybe she's the one that could stop this monster. Look at Nia Jax, just won't be stopped. Anyways, up next it is a rematch between Joe Hendry and The Miz. But right now, oh my god, Nia Jax has sent Cargill on the chair. Nia Jax with a big strike to Becky. Becky was trying very hard to fight back and trying to deliver a move to Nia Jax, but Nia Jax is just pushing Becky Lynch. And now Nia Jax with a body slam to Becky. And now just... Uh-oh. Jade Cargill, why did you do that? Now Nia Jax kicking the poor Becky. And oh, she just caught the chair off of Cargill. Now Becky going on to Jade Cargill. They fought 2 weeks ago, one-on-one. And now Nia Jax putting Becky down. Yeah, we'll stop the footage there. Don't forget, in our main event, Solo Sikoa takes on the MJF in a first-time ever match. And we just got the confirmation that in 2 weeks, Jeff Hardy will go one-on-one against Akam, who is one half of the tag team champion. Also, would like to say congratulations to the new undisputed women's champion on the SmackDown side, Rhea Ripley, who defeated Tiffany Stratton last week. But up next, a rematch between The Miz and Joe Hendry. These two delivered a good fight 2 weeks ago, but The Miz did not get the last laugh 2 weeks ago as Joe Hendry picked up the win. Now this week, Miz will look to win in New Jersey, but clearly 2 weeks ago, that was not the case as Joe Hendry defeated The Miz in his own hometown of Cleveland. But now can Miz prove to everyone that he still got it? Can he show the world that maybe Joe Hendry is not the future? Maybe it's him. He has to show that he's awesome, right? The Miz against Joe Hendry, that's up next. And now The Miz quickly going for a neck breaker on Joe Hendry. Miz, who's going to prove all the haters wrong tonight as he looks to defeat Joe Hendry for the first time in his career. And now The Miz trying to lift Joe Hendry up. Joe Hendry tripping the A-lister and targeting the left arm of The Miz. Very smart as The Miz uses those arms to deliver that skull-crushing finale. And now The Miz with a neckbreaker to Joe Hendry. And The Miz going for that same maneuver, another neckbreaker. The Miz on fire to kick things off here. And now The Miz going for a punch to Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry reversing it. And now it's The Miz trying to deliver possibly a German suplex. Joe Hendry takes down The Miz. Face first planted on the mat. And now Joe Hendry going for that chop. And now Miz bringing Hendry to the top left corner. And Joe Hendry busted open. But he's going to fight back. And now The Miz with a drop kick to Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry gets up, but The Miz taking him down. The Miz, absolutely, what a performance to start off this match here. The A-lister going for that right kick, and Joe Hendry reversing with a cutter. Joe Hendry with a cutter to The Miz, and as we can see, his face got cut in half. Now Hendry going for that chokeslam, his finishing move. The move that ended The Miz 2 weeks ago. Can it end The Miz one more time? No! The Miz kicks out. If you're just joining us in this YouTube premiere, you're watching a rematch between Joe Hendry and The Miz live in Newark, New Jersey. The Miz delivering a DDT to Hendry and going for a quick cover here. And a kick out at 1 by Joe, who I believe is the future of this company. Joe Hendry is just a star. And I'm sure he's going to make some big steps in this CJ Universe mode. This is episode 3 of our Universe mode. And the ref taking care of that top left corner. And now The Miz going for submission move. The figure 4. Figure 4 by The Miz. A move used by many greats in this business. Can it end? The one that if you say his name, he appears. Can it end Joe Hendry tonight? Live from Jersey. Oh, Joe Hendry. Turning it around, dealing the damage on Miz, and now getting out of the submission. And now Joe Hendry gets caught by The Miz, who goes for a DDT. DDT by the A-lister, going for the pin. And Joe Hendry with an easy kick out at 1. And now The Miz has had enough, going again for that figure 4. Joe Hendry's legs must be pretty damaged, as this is the second time The Miz hits this figure 4. And The Miz, will he make Hendry tap? No, Joe Hendry once again putting the pressure to The Miz. Swapping it around. And now Hendry getting back up and going for a cutter, but The Miz reverses it. Irish whips Hendry out of the ring. Smart move by The Miz. The Miz with definitely a greater performance than 2 weeks ago. He seemed very in control tonight, showing everyone why he's a former world champion, a Grand Slam champion. Don't forget tonight on our main event, it is MJF against Solo Sikoa for the first time ever. This was supposed to be a Miz TV, but Miz opted for a match against Joe Hendry, a rematch instead. And maybe he shouldn't have done that. Joe Hendry, who hit a cutter. And now he's going to make the ref work a little here as he took out the turnbuckle pad. And now The Miz, a third time, going for the figure 4. And Hendry gets out of it. And now the ref's going to go take care of that that low right turnbuckle. And now The Miz with an elbow drop. Elbow drop to Hendry. And now what is Miz looking to do next? Hitting a chop to Joe. But now Joe going for the choke slam. Going for his finishing move. And that will be it. With a cover. And Joe Hendry, no! The Miz kicking out of a second choke slam. And Hendry's going to go again for that turnbuckle pad. I don't know what's his plan. Maybe he has a little tactic. And now The Miz going for those kicks, and a big kick to the head of Hendry. And Hendry is knocked out cold, especially that he was bleeding before. And now going for a cover. 1, 2, 3, and The Miz picks up a win and gets revenge. Another great match by these two. They're just cooking every time. It's a banger after banger after banger, like Sheamus would say. But The Miz, really, I was very surprised, very shocked by his performance tonight. I mean, he kicked out of 2 chokeslams, Hendry's finisher, and The Miz was able to combat Joe Hendry's toughness. Because Joe Hendry got busted open early on. He was bleeding, and he was fighting, and The Miz, at the end, well, he said himself, if he's bleeding from the head, his head must be damaged. It must be weak. He must be losing brain cells. So what did he do? He used those kicks, and he knocked out Joe Hendry at the end. Just very smart by The Miz, who picks up a win against Joe Hendry for the first time. Joe Hendry will be having another match in 2 weeks. He's going to face Dominik Mysterio from the Judgment Day. But up next, Kairi Sane is live in action. Kairi Sane live in action. This is a women's showcase match between Kairi Sane, Ivy Nile, Zelina Vega, and Piper Niven. A fatal 4-way match, which showcases this amazing women's division that we have in CJ Universe. And this, as we can clearly see, this is just chaotic. Ivy Nile and Zelina Vega, going at it in the ring. And now Piper Niven joining in. Kairi Sane will just set up a table on our left. Ivy Nile from the back going to attack Kairi Sane. Zelina Vega now going on Kairi. And now, oh my god! Ivy Nile almost sent Piper Niven on the table. But that was a massive power bomb nonetheless. On the bare floor. And now Piper Niven sending Ivy Nile on the ground. And now Ivy Nile, what a move to take down Piper Niven. And in the middle of the ring, Kairi Sane Irish whips Zelina Vega. And now drops her down on the bare floor. This will be quite a hard match to commentate, guys. So I apologize if I missed something. Zelina Vega gets hit with a frog splash by Kairi Sane. And in the left corner is Ivy Nile and Piper Niven going at it. In the middle of the ring, though, Kairi Sane with a spear. Onto Zelina Vega and a drop kick to the face of Vega. And with a chair is Ivy Nile, who enters the ring and hits Kairi Sane and Piper Niven. Ivy Nile, who's starting this match off strong. And now will lift Sane up, but Kairi Sane reverses, tripping Ivy Nile. And now Kairi Sane sends Ivy Nile in the top left corner. And Kairi, the pirate. Oh! Ivy Nile, and now going on the top rope is Kairi Sane going for the insane elbow. Can this be it? Piper Niven trying to quickly enter the ring, and she does. Wow, I am actually surprised that Piper Niven has the capacity to move this quick. And now Kairi Sane dropping Piper Niven. And now Zelina Vega with a sledgehammer. And Kairi Sane with a steel chair, putting Vega down, and now attacking Piper Niven. Pretty chaotic fatal four-way right here. But a great showcase match for the women's division. Ready play by Kairi Sane. And now Ivy Nile with a submission move to Piper Niven. Don't forget our main event tonight, MJF Solo Sikoa, which is up next. And Ivy Nile. Oh my god, what a move by Ivy Nile. But Zelina Vega trying to fight back. Completely missed the only German suplex by Nile. And now it is Piper Niven going on to Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane spearing Piper Niven. And now Kairi Sane setting the table back where it belongs. No, the poor Piper Niven. And in the ring, it's Zelina Vega with a code red to Ivy Nile. Can this be it? And Zelina Vega almost picking up the win, but Ivy Nile at 2.5. Now Kairi Sane will drop kick Zelina Vega. And what is Kairi Sane looking to do? As she jumps outside of the ring. Insane elbow. Oh! Insane elbow to Ivy Nile. Kairi Sane cooking by... Oh, what is Piper Niven doing? Oh my goodness. Why is she actually cooking with fire? We have a flaming table. And oh, Kairi Sane has Zelina Vega in a powerbomb position. Zelina Vega goes to the flaming table. Oh my god. Oh, these women showing up in New Jersey and delivering in the mid-card for whatever reason. They don't have to do this tonight, but they do. As Zelina Vega puts Kairi Sane down. And now Zelina Vega springboards her way onto Sane, but Kairi Sane reverses. Now Kairi Sane delivering a big punch to Vega. And now trying to go on Piper Niven. What is Kairi Sane looking to do? Going for that clothesline as Ivy Nile watches. Ivy Nile does not want that to happen. Hitting her with a sledgehammer. And now Kairi Sane whipping Piper Niven's face. Going for that insane elbow on Ivy Nile, and it connects. Is this it? But no, she instead goes on Piper Niven. What is she looking to do on Piper? Or instead she goes on Ivy Nile. Kairi Sane, oh my gosh, she just got dropped by Piper Niven. Oh my god, Piper Niven with such hotness. Clotheslining Kairi Sane. Now Kairi Sane going for a spear, but Ivy Nile was able to reverse it, and now it's Zelina Vega going for... Oh my god, this... I don't have the capacity to commentate, guys. Kendo stick, spear, there's so much happening. And now Vega dropping Kairi Sane's face. And now going for a cover by the big Piper Niven. Not letting Vega get a victory here. And now trying to lift up Piper Niven, but that's not very smart to do. As Piper Niven now looking to drop Vega face first. And on the outside, it's Ivy Nile trying to make Kairi Sane tap out, and she does. Kairi Sane taps out, but she is not in the ring, so that is not a victory for Ivy Nile. And now Codebreaker by Zelina Vega, and now trying to hit Piper Niven with a steel chair. And now Piper Niven's going to send Vega on the top right corner. Piper Niven just throwing Zelina Vega like a small little rock. And now it's Ivy Nile with the submission move to Vega. Piper Niven trying to go for finish on Kairi Sane, but she does not see Ivy Nile as she picks up the win. As she makes Zelina Vega submit. Look at those replays. Just what a fun and chaotic match here. As the women show up tonight. Ivy Nile with a massive fatal 4-way victory here as she is climbing through the rankings and looking to get a shot at a world championship. But that's a great way to start your path to a championship. As tonight in New Jersey, it is Ivy Nile victorious. CJ Universe, we've got a confirmation. CM Punk wants Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. And at the TD Garden in 2 weeks on Raw Episode 5, we are getting the contract signing between Punk and Cody Rhodes for a massive SummerSlam main event. Cody Rhodes wanted an answer. CM Punk gave it by a little post on X. It was an absolutely smart move by Punk. Also, we will get Dominik against Joe Hendry. It said Cody Rhodes, but it's Joe Hendry one-on-one. We are also getting a singles match between Jeff Hardy and Akam. A little preview for their SummerSlam tag team match. Now time for a main event. Solo Sikoa takes on MJF up next. First time ever match between MJF and Solo Sikoa. They have never met before, but they will in the CJ Universe mode. Raw Episode 3, live from Newark, New Jersey. MJF, who's opted for no entrance tonight, as all he wants to do is perform. As he goes for a close on a Solo Sikoa with a spinning kick to MJF, and Solo Sikoa with a headbutt. As we all know, the Samoans use some vicious headbutts and some vicious spinning kicks. Solo Sikoa climbs the top rope and goes for a diving headbutt, but MJF reversing. Kicking the face of Solo Sikoa, and now a massive strike to the head, a springboard punch. The forearm to Solo, and now delivering some kicks, stomping the chest and the face of Solo Sikoa. Now MJF going for a kick to Solo, but Solo dropping him down. Now Solo Sikoa with a massive uppercut and hitting the referee. Poor ref. Solo must be having a bad day today. The poor Chinese ref got hit. Now Solo Sikoa with an elbow drop to the right leg of MJF. And oh my god, headbutt through the midsection. You know, it's been all Solo Sikoa, right? Dominating. Now what is Solo looking to do? squishing MJF. And now Irish whipped MJF to the top right corner. And now Solo Sikoa bashing the head of MJF on the top turnbuckle pad. And now placing him in a tree position. And MJF with a kick to Solo's head, trying to fight back. And he does. MJF with a suplex to Solo Sikoa. And MJF, oh my god, gets hit with a punch. Now Solo Sikoa with a chop to MJF. Another chop, and these constant chops to the chest of MJF. But MJF fighting back. Solo Sikoa though reverses. And Irish whip MJF to that same spot. And MJF with a massive elbow to the face of Solo. Now it's Solo. Again, he loves that spot for MJF. And oh, what is Solo looking to do? He is fired up in New Jersey at the Prudential Center. And oh my god. Back first. And now going for a Samoan spike. And it connects. Oh my god. This could be quick for Solo. Quick work, but no, MJF. Not known for losing that quick. And now Solo Sikoa all fired up. Attempting a suicide dive, but as we know, Solo Sikoa is not known for that. Instead, going on the top rope and a cannonball to MJF, and now, oh no, the announcer's table getting cleared out. Solo Sikoa now going to stop the count of the referee. And he sends MJF on the announcer's table, but no, MJF reversing and planting the face of Solo on the announcer's table. If you're just joining us in this YouTube premiere, this is the main event of WWE CJ Universe Mode Episode 3. This is Sunday Night Raw. MJF against Solo Sikoa. Don't forget, in 2 weeks, the next Raw episode, it will be Episode 5 at the TD Garden from Boston. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes will sign the dotted line for their matchup at SummerSlam. And MJF targeting the head of Solo Sikoa. Solo reverses, goes back in the ring, and MJF does as well, but now Solo playing mind games and goes back outside. And going for a super kick to MJF, reversing MJF's chop, sending MJF on the announcer's table. And now putting him on top, and what is Solo looking to do? He's going back in the ring to break the count of the referee. MJF was able to get out of the announcer's table. And now it is MJF. Solo hits MJF with a... And we're going to be back after this short break, everyone. A lot has happened during the ad break. Both men went through the announcer's table. And now Tama Tonga is here to interfere into the match and distracting MJF, and Solo Sikoa almost picking up the roll-up victory, but now going for the Samoan spike to MJF, and Solo Sikoa going for another one. Oh my god, poor MJF. And the enforcer, the leader of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa, picks up the victory. Due to the distractions of Tama Tonga, this was one hell of a fist fight here in the first time ever match between Solo Sikoa and MJF. But a strong performance by Solo Sikoa, who gives MJF his first WWE loss. And that's because of Tama Tonga interfering. Look what happened during the ad break. It was MJF sending Solo with a razor's edge onto the announcer's table. But even that couldn't pick up the win here, as Solo was able to kick out, deliver a couple more flying attacks. But it's with the help of Tama Tonga, which helped Solo Sikoa pick up a big main event victory live from New Jersey. Teamwork makes a dream work, and that's what the Bloodline did. MJF most likely pissed, but Solo stands tall. We're going to see you guys next week for episode 4. It will be SmackDown.